EECS3201 final project. My student number is 215-64917 and my name is Prithviraj Keswani.
My name is Kajeney Jeyakumar. My student number is 215573470. So we're going to give a demonstration of our project. This is inspired by the classic Pong game. So if you look at the screen, we have two paddles and then we have the ball in the middle. So how the players play is that there are two buttons over here on the FPGA board, and then we also have two external buttons for the two players to play with. And then we have our reset switch. So if I start the game, the ball will move using the random generator that we created, and then as I press the button, it goes down. So another example of the game is if somebody misses a point, if one of the players don't hit the ball, that the score is displayed on the FPGA board, so we can see it's about to go to the end. And then you'll see that the score has changed. So now the green team has a point. And so what happens is that the memory keeps both scores in play until the rounds are over, and then you can see who the winner is. Okay, so just to explain a bit about the buttons. So when we move the paddle up and down, the memory keeps it at the same spot. And then the external buttons that we used the trigger output for the voltage, just to make sure that the signal is clear for the FPGA board. And then right here, the second switch, this is our reset switch. So when you flip it up, the game resets and it stays static until you bring it back down again, and then the game continues.
So for our hardware design, we just use a DE10 light board that already has GPIO switches that exist from before. And we use a ground and 3.3 volt connector to power our board. And then the GPIO 4 went to one momentary button, and GPIO 5 went to another momentary button. And the switch, the latch in the diagram is where the button exists. And we have a resistor, obviously, to control the voltage flow. And that's pretty much all the circuit design was. So as you can see the flowchart now, for the game state controller, we go to our initializations, and then we start at a certain round. And once the buttons are pressed, if it passes, then we go that if the ball is missed, then the score goes up by 1, and then so forth. And if the round goes to number 3, and then the game resets. If the round doesn't go to 3, then it goes back, and then another round starts, and it just keeps going on and on until the rounds hit 3, and the randomizer is what is moving the ball.